shall we make some stems? We've not done that for a little while, have we? So we're looking at making these stems here, the ones where we've got our sort of contrasting leaves attached. So it's these sort of 4 points here. You'll be able to see them on your pattern. So let's have a look at where and how to make them. I'm going to be using olive. Obviously you can use whatever colour you like. Now the stems are going to be joined, you can see that little T-bar almost, can't you? That T-bar situation that's going on there. We're going to be working into here and here to make the stems, but we don't really want to trap, we don't want to trap this chain at all. And we're going to work in a similar way, although it seems sort of counterintuitive, we're going to work in a similar way, or the same way actually, that we worked these stems from earlier. So I'm just going to fold everything forward and just expose that little T-bar at the back. And we will start by joining our yarn into the stitch to the right of that little center treble there. And I'll pull up a loop, and that's not counting as my stitch, so I'll make a double crochet in there. And off we go with making a stem. 3, 4 and 5. These are stubby little stems again, and worked in a way that you are now, I would think, quite familiar with, but not just double crochet. Again, we've got some sort of longer stitches because they are, like I said, those fat little stubby ones. So we will ignore the chain. Sorry, I just need to do that again because I've pulled that chain too tight. We're going to ignore the chain that's closest to the hook and come down into the next one. Make a double crochet, then we've got a half treble going in there, and then a couple of trebles to create that short stubby little stem. What I really want to do here, more than actually focus on the stem, since we have made a bazillion of them, is sort of where all the anchor points and everything are. So there's our little stubby stem. I'm folding everything forward again to expose that T shape, and putting my double crochet to the left of that center treble. Right, let's travel around to, we need to come from where we are now all the way around to the next side. So that's quite a distance. So we've got a stop off point along the way. I'll make 4 chain, and we're working behind this big corner petal here. So let's fold that forward. And if I fold that forward, you're going to see a couple of other chains exposed here. And the chain that I want to, or that I'm going to anchor into, is the top of the 2. And in my case, that's made in rows. And that is all the way from round 4. All right, now back on round 4, Jane does say you can pop a little stitch marker in there so you know where to find it. So might be a bit late now, but if you have, well done you. All right, so I'm going to put a double crochet in there just to anchor that little chain into that place there. 4 chain again, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then my second leg of skipping behind that petal is done. So I'll fold everything forward again, and off we go again. We just start that repeat again. So hook goes in to the right of the treble. I make 1 double crochet, and off I go with my next stem. So let me complete those, and you'll see what they look like at the end. Okay, I've gone all the way around, and you can see I'm sort of working here from the back, so you can see the back view of what's going on. So let's just close that with a slip stitch into the first double crochet, as we are quite used to. And I will cut that yarn, pull it through, and again I'll go back to the back view because you can sort of see the structure. We've got our little stubby stems, and we have got the sort of bridging chains, if you like. So I'll come back to the front, and all I need to do is just pop those stems through that top chain space, and then they're all sitting exactly where they need to. Okay, and they're ready now, lovely little stubbies, ready to have their leaves applied. So let's go and do that.